Hello, and welcome back to Books Crannies.
A book lovers podcast.
Heck freaking yeah, I'm Danielle.
I am Sarah.
Sorry, I
fine.
cut you off.
It's all good.
And, hey, it's nice to see ya.
Yeah,
we can't see ya.
But it's nice for you to see us. I hated that.
It's nice for you to see us.
Yep.
We're conceited.
Good having you here.
Yeah.
Friends.
We're rambling for no reason.
I don't. Why are we awkward already?
I don't know, because that's just our thing, you know? We're still at Icebreaker, y'all.
Yeah, we're reading chapters
17 through 32.
Uh-huh. You said bye, and I stopped to let you, and then you just said what I was going to say. By Hannah Grace.
We were both letting each other finish. Well, I didn't let you finish.
No.
I don't know what's going on. Sorry about it.
Chaos.
About it, okay?
Immediate chaos. What else is to be expected?
Yeah, but y'all, you need to grab a snack.
And a drink.
And a blankie.
And do your freaking chores.
Homework, maybe?
Or something. No, that's, you got focus too much on that.
Do well in school, kids.
Yeah.
Come on.
Do good. And when you're done with your homework, come listen to us.
Yeah, but only if you're in college. I don't know if you should listen to this book if you're younger than that.
Or us in general.
That's true. Yes, but don't vacuum. Don't leaf blow.
No vacuuming, no leaf blowing, no
mowing the lawn, yard work.
No sitting directly by your dryer.
Or in front of a fan. There's a lot of parameters.
Just
okay?
freaking listen.
Meet 'em.
Listen up, you people.
You people. Yeah. Let's get into it, okay?
Yeah,
I want to preface by saying I'm enjoying this book more.
Me too. We kind of shit on it last week.
We were like, oh.
Both of us this week are like, oh, it's actually not that bad.
It's actually kind of good.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's still not my genre.
Yeah,
I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, if I am reading about romance, there has to be more.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There has to be, like, some grand tale. So, romantasy is
that is our genre.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, 90% of the books.
Yes.
Relax. But anyway, last time.
We left off.
With frickin' Nathan showering and tucking in and snuggling with good old Anastasia.
Yeah.
Stacy. Stacy?
Stassi?
Stacy. Anyway. And he wants to just win her over.
He does.
He has this he can't come up with a plan.
He cannot come up with a plan.
No.
But he wants to woo the heck out of her.
Yeah, she's a commitment phobe, and he's like, girl, I'm gonna be the one to break that shit.
He sure is gonna try.
I guess. And, they wake up together the next day.
They do. She's got hickeys everywhere.
Everywhere.
She's got to go teach a class of tiny kids.
Yeah. Whoa, what was that?
To skate.
Tass. She does. And she's kind of pissed, but also, she's like, we had mind-blowing sex all night long. I'm like, girl, relax.
My God.
So she wears a turtleneck. Mm-hmm. And Nathan's obsessed.
Yeah, he is. He's, like, texting her constantly.
Yeah. But then
when are you free next? When can I see you again? I love you.
Is what he's saying.
Yeah.
In between all of that.
Read between the lines.
Yeah, the unspoken words.
Yeah.
But she's, like, not mad at the affection he's showing her.
Yeah, no.
They, like, kiss and stuff. And she's like, maybe this is okay. I don't know. Ooh, maybe, do I like it?
I kind of like it.
Ooh, I like it.
Shit.
And she keeps, like, telling him she can't hang out anytime soon, basically.
Yeah.
Because, her and her planner, she's all sorts of crazy about it.
Yeah, she is a stick to her plan kind of person.
Yeah.
She is not spontaneous.
No. And I think through this section we kind of find out more about why. Like, she's, been raised that way, I guess.
Yeah.
She's got obsessed with it.
Mm-hmm.
But they talk about how she's free Thursday to look for a costume. And he's like, what a weird coincidence. I also need a costume.
Yeah, I'm going to come with you. And she's like, I guess.
I guess.
Since you worked so hard.
Yeah. And then he actually is like, hey, can I come get you from work?
Mm-hmm.
So they have this plan about maybe Thursday getting costumes. But then he's like, hey, I'll be your chauffeur.
Yeah.
He wants to drive her everywhere.
Uh-huh.
He drove her to work. Might as well pick her up.
He's like, just let me see you, baby.
I know, but Nathan, don't you have other shit to do?
I know, like, don't you have practice and
school,
class?
Come on,
homework,
laundry, maybe. What do you? Come on, get a life.
Come on.
Yeah, and she's like, God, I guess you can come get me. But you better take me right home, and that's all, okay? There's nothing else we're gonna be doing.
No hanky panky,
no
dude.
No hankin'. And yeah, so he does that. He freaking picks her up.
He does.
And they actually hang out for a little longer than anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
But on the drive back, he like starts asking her about her past some.
Yeah.
And she's talking about how, she's always known she's adopted and that her parents are really loving and sweet and cute.
Mm-hmm.
And she like took up an interest in skating and was really good at it immediately.
Yeah, when she was 9?
Something like that.
Or is that's when she started having a color-coded planner. When she was 9 years old.
Yeah. She was advanced, and it was obvious she'd meant to be a figure skater, and then her parents were like, okay, you could become famous and be in the Olympics. Mm-hmm. And she felt a ton of pressure from this. I don't feel like that was their intention. It was more like
they were trying to be supportive.
Yeah, build her up. Like, you can do big things,
you
girl.
got this.
And she's
we
like,
believe in you.
At 9 years old, she's like crushing, world-shattering pressure. Like, dang, girl, it's okay.
Yeah, it kind of blows.
Yeah. I mean, life's hard. I get it. But you're 9. Relax. Just skate about it, okay?
Yeah, have fun.
But, yeah, all of her schedules and crap to train and whatever else made her start going at it with obsession. Yeah. The planner situation. But it was like, she got so obsessed and she was scared that they'd reject her if she, like, didn't do well. And the planner actually came from therapy. Like, she started going to therapy about her wild obsession. Yeah. And therapist's like, try this. And now she's obsessed with that. So it's just like
trading one obsession for another.
Yeah.
But also still being obsessed about being great at skating.
Adding an obsession to your obsession. Yeah. Scheduling your obsession.
So really, we didn't help anything.
No. And she's like very rigid to this planner.
Absolutely,
and from the beginning, it's like, it's all going to mess up my plans with these freaking hockey dudes.
Yeah, and that's why she gets so pissy. Like, if they take a little extra time on the ice, she's like, my planner said I was supposed to be on the ice 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. Aggressive much. My goodness. Yeah. And she tells them a little about, her planner and how it's like 3 different categories of things. Mm-hmm. Like, things I gotta do, things I like to do, and things I do to fill my cup, basically. Yeah. And he's like, that's smart. Mm-hmm. And he's not at all judging her in any of this. He's just like, great, thank you for sharing with me.
Yeah, and she thanks him for listening.
Yeah.
She's like, I know it was a lot. And he's like, no, baby.
Yeah.
I like to know about you. Like, I want to learn more about you. And not just like you because you got an ass that won't quit.
Yeah. But that's also true. And she's like, I'm sorry, it's like a big dump on you. Yeah. I dumped on you.
I don't know if he's into that, but it kind of seems like it.
But he's yeah, maybe. Emotional dump anyway, but he's very sweet. I feel like in the beginning we're both like, they just want to bang because they're hot. Yeah. And like this whole section, he's just taking care of her.
Yeah, he's
and being a dang
big
cutie.
Old softy. He's just a big teddy bear.
Cutie.
This is like a healthy relationship. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I was so shook. I don't know.
I know. I was telling Sarah earlier today. I was like, okay, hear me out. I like this section more, and it's very like out of our wheelhouse because it's like a healthy, supportive partner instead of toxic men that the women fall in love with.
He's not morally gray.
Yeah. Why are we so drawn to morally gray characters?
Because they're hot.
Yeah, but they're also dicks.
I mean,
and this guy's just a big softy.
Yeah. But
they're hot.
They are, and it tracks with what I'm attracted to. Fucking dicks.
Look at my past. It's okay. Now it's just presenting in books. It's fine. But yeah, they have this cute little intense conversation, and she talks about how like he's a good person. He's like, oh my god, you complimented me?
Yeah.
And she's like, relax. Let me out of the freaking
down.
Car.
Get me out of here.
But when they go inside, Aaron is, like, still angry.
He is, and also, her turtleneck slips a little, and so he sees the hickeys on her neck, and he freaks out about it.
Yeah, he essentially starts calling her a whore who will, like, bang any athlete.
Yeah, he's like any team captain.
Yeah, he's such a wiener. God,
yeah,
I
really hate
Aaron.
Aaron.
He's such a jackass.
It's only gotten worse in this section.
It's bad, this section. He just gets more and more wienery, you know what I'm saying? But he finds out that it's Nate, and he's like, you know, talking mad smack.
Yeah.
And, yeah, but they fight. Okay, her friend Lola was around, and she's the one who let it slip that it was Nate. Like, she mentioned it was a hockey player.
Oh, yeah.
And so she's all apologetic after Aaron stomps to his room like a freaking toddler.
Such a wiener.
And so not only is he mad because, like, you know, from what he says, Nate hurt him and stuff.
That's later in this section.
Oh, you're right. You're right. All the drama. Okay, why is he mad right now?
He's mad.
He's just
because
mad,
he's mad. He's just kind of a ween.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'm sure there was some reason
There's probably
he's
some
mad,
drama, but now he's mad about Nathan. But then it's Thursday time. It's time to go get costumes.
Yeah.
With freaking good old Nathan. And, well, okay. It's Thursday. Yeah. Okay. And she's studying with Henry. And he says something along the lines of how she had told him that she could fall in love with Henry because he would never leave her.
Oh, yeah. He would never abandon her.
Yeah. And
he's like a little golden retriever.
Yeah.
I love
he's
Henry.
A sweetie. And he's like, well, Nathan wouldn't either. Just so you know. And then he goes on to say, like, I think you're in love with him. Or says something along those lines. And she's like, excuse me? What the heck? And he's like, well, you're really loud when you bang. She's like, let's not talk about my freaking orgasms. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
But then freaking Nathan comes.
Well, Henry also tells this, like, cute story about how...
Oh, no. Then
how Nathan is, like, he was like, Nathan's my only friend, and he's never abandoned me.
Yeah.
Even when I've been a little shit. And it was very sweet. I just love Henry.
I know,
I honestly like the whole hockey team. Like, why are they all big sweeties?
They're all big cuties. Stop being the cuties. Stinkers. But after her little study sesh with Henry, she goes and trains with Aaron, and he's like, wiener, and he's like, you're distracted because of Nathan, and you suck. Like, stop being so distracted. My God. Oh my gosh. And after they practice, Nate is there. And he's like, I'll beat him up if you want me to. And she's like, no, we gotta compete soon. Don't do that. Come on. And yeah. But then he decides they're changing up the plans and not going to the mall to get Halloween costumes. They're going to play house.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah. He wants to go play house at home. He's taking her to the hockey house.
Yeah.
And everyone there loves her, which I think is really cute.
It is very cute.
But they go to his house, obviously, and they go upstairs into his bedroom after all the hockey guys are like, oh my God, it's Anastasia. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Love you. It's been so long. Yeah. And then they go upstairs.
Yeah.
After the great greeting.
Yeah.
And JJ is really funny. Mm-hmm. I keep skipping around, girl. I'm not worried.
You're fine.
They are like chatting. JJ's talking about how everyone wants him. I don't know. There's a whole thing. It doesn't matter. Moving on.
I also like JJ. I honestly like them all.
Yeah. Yeah. They're all sweet. JJ's funny. And I feel like JJ is like Anastasia's one of her best buds in the hockey house, outside of Henry. He's her partner in crime for a lot of the things they do. Yeah. But, yeah, then they get in bed, and she's like...
She's real clingy.
Yeah. She's, like, on top of him.
Yeah.
Just, like, hugging on him.
He describes her as a koala.
Yeah.
Like, she's just clinging to him.
Clinging to him. Yeah. Which is cute.
I know.
But also, like, come on, you love him.
Yeah.
Relax.
Just freaking admit it.
Even though you've known each other for 7 seconds. But
yeah.
Whatever. Who am I to judge? But then they start talking about her meal plan. Like, he wants to get food. He's like, we gotta eat, girl.
Yeah. And she's like, I can't have fast food.
Yeah. I'm on a
strict diet
that Aaron put together. Mm-hmm. And Nate's like, well, can I see it?
Mm-hmm. She lets him.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the heck?
You are not eating anything.
Eating enough at all.
No.
No carbs.
As being an athlete.
Yeah. Not enough calories.
Not enough protein.
Not enough protein.
Girl, what the heck?
What the heck?
And Nate's like, I do this for my team, girl.
Yeah, let me make you a plan.
Come on, girl.
And she's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
And he's like, we'll show him to your coach and see which one she likes better, and then you can do that.
And she's like,
just like, fine, I guess.
But she's also kind of like standoffish about it, because she doesn't want to think that Aaron would like intentionally
fuck with her.
Yeah, but he's a little...
Yeah, like, Nathan says that she's more at risk to get injuries, and, like, that's why she bruises so easily, because she's malnourished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking Aaron, bro. Do you think he's doing it intentionally, or just because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing?
I think he's doing it intentionally.
I have
a theory.
Okay.
I have a
theory about him, too. So maybe after the section we can talk about it.
I have a few theories about him.
Yeah. But he wants to make her a new plan.
Yeah.
And they're still talking about dinner when Ryan, her ex-fuck buddy / best friend, calls her. And he's like, hey, you want to come to dinner with me and Liv? His new boo thang.
Yeah.
And she, like, shows that she's with Nate and stuff. And I'm like, that's kind of weird, but... And
yeah.
Okay.
They have, like, a cute little bromance,
They do.
They, like, love each other.
I feel like Nate sees in Ryan, like, that he was trying to protect her also.
Yeah.
Like, with the eating and everything, too.
Yeah.
He talks about how, hearing him talk about how Aaron was manipulating her and things. So they, he's like, respect, bro.
Yeah.
Respect. Sorry.
I hated that.
Only the YouTube people got to experience it.
Yeah.
But then they decline going to dinner, but they order from that place. Get a bunch of, like, hot wings.
Hot wings.
And shit.
Oh, I love hot wings.
Yeah, boneless. I like hot chicken nuggets. I hate a freaking bone-in wing, dude. It freaks me out.
Bone-in wings are so much
better.
I'm
just a weirdo about food.
I know.
I don't want to know it comes from
weird.
An animal. That's my problem.
I guess.
Bones?
You just pretend that it's not a bone.
There's no chance.
You can.
It's very obvious.
Use your freaking imagination.
There's ligaments, Sarah. Even like a ham, if it has blood vessels, relax. There's no chance.
All right. Anyways.
But they have dinner.
Yeah.
All the guys are like watching her eat her wings too.
And she's like moaning while she eats hot wings. Everyone's super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They're like, oh god.
Oh my god. She's like, this is so good.
Oh.
So yummy. I mean, that's kind of how I feel about wings, so.
Same.
But after she eats, they go upstairs and she's like, they head up to, and he's like, what's the rush? And she's like, Henry told me I'm too loud, so I want to, like, do this before he goes to bed.
Sleep. Yeah.
He's like, what?
Yeah, but they do it, don't they?
Bang
I mean,
around.
he's like, all right, shit.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
But then the next morning when she wakes up,
this is awkward.
Henry
Nate.
is
Why?
sitting on the end of the bed with Nate.
I have to imagine she's, like, naked under the blanket.
Right. And
post bang.
But Nate makes Henry apologize.
I know. Why?
That's so awkward and adorable.
Yeah, it's very cute, but, like, I wouldn't want that.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I guess, we're all friends here. But also, it's gotta be stinky in there. She's naked.
Not only that, but, like, he didn't have anything to apologize for.
He was just saying something that's true.
Something, and she got embarrassed. That's on her.
Yeah. Relax. She could have been like, yeah, well, so, what's it to you? Aren't you getting any, Henry? Are you jealous?
What the heck, Henry? Poor Henry. Every time he's got a girl, something happens.
I know. Somebody's got to interrupt his
getting cock blocked all over the place.
Cock blocked for Henry. Poor guy. But yeah, makes him apologize.
Yeah.
Poor Henry. Making it awkward. And they, snuggle up. She says that Henry's super cute and, like, lovable. She's like, I just want to squish him.
I have a little quote I was going to read, but you just said it.
I'm sorry. You could tell me the whole thing.
He's cute. I love him, Nathan. Like, it's becoming a problem. I just want to squish him. I don't want him to think... Wait. I don't want him to think I got him in trouble. So she's, like, concerned that he is going to be upset with her because she told Nate that he said that she's loud.
I know. Yep.
But I love that she described him as squishable.
Squishable.
Like, that's kind of how I picture him.
Yeah, you just want to squeeze him.
I just want to squeeze
Give him a little cheek squeeze. Like, the ants who squeeze their cheeks. You're an ant now. Are you going to start squeezing Goose's cheeks?
I do. Squoosh.
Squoosh. Same, it's fine.
I do squoosh.
Squoosh and squeeze.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Anastasia says something like, I like this caring dad thing you got going on. And it's like,
I'll put a baby in you right now.
She's like, I'm going to go take my birth control. Relax. Slow your roll, big man.
It's been like a month, dude. Settle.
Yeah, settle.
No, I think it's been like 3 months, but still.
I don't know. Sure. Timeline is relevant. But when Anastasia goes home later, Lola's just naked in her room looking through her closet.
Her clothes. She's like, as much as I love seeing your peachy ass or something like that, what are you doing?
What in the heck? She's like, I need a dress. Don't worry about it. And, because they're going to go to the party tonight.
Yeah,
Halloween party. This is silly.
You're silly.
Halloween party. I might be. No, you.
No.
Yeah. But did they talk about Nate a little bit? Lola does. And Lola and Anastasia. Mm-hmm. And, like, what's his deal? And
You mean Aaron?
Yeah. Yep. And Lola's like, yeah, he's still grumpy. And they talk about how people think that he's in love with her. And I'm like, absolutely. Either that.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like he's got to be, right? He's so weirdly territorial of her.
Yeah.
But also manipulates her. So he's like an abusive partner.
I have theories.
Do you want to talk about him now or later?
We can talk about Boo.
Boo. Bow bow.
We can talk about him a little later.
Okay. But then they go... What? But then they go to a nightclub.
Yep.
For this freaking Halloween party. And they find all their buds.
Yeah.
And what is Anastasia's freaking costume?
She's dressed up like JJ.
Like JJ.
And the whole hockey team is dressed up like the friggin' minions from Despicable Me.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cute.
It is cute. I think Nate is like the evil guy.
Yeah, he's the Gru.
Gru. I think that's his name.
I think so.
But yeah, Nate's pissed.
Yeah.
He sees her and immediately, like, storms over.
Uh-huh. Pulls her into a closet.
Yeah. Rips off the jersey, bangs her real quick, and she has a, like, little cheerleader.
She had a cheerleader outfit underneath, like she knew she was gonna get a rise out of him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was an entire ruse.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Sorry about it, but not sorry. And he's all pissed. He's like, you're mine, basically.
Yeah. Don't you dare wear another man's jersey.
How dare you?
How dare you? His nipples have touched that, now yours are touching it.
Under the cheerleader. There's layering between at least. It's not nipple-on-nipple interaction.
He didn't know that, okay? Maybe if he knew, he wouldn't have been so sad.
I know. Before it revealed that there was a cheerleader outfit, I was like, what do you expect her to do now, buddy?
Right?
Like,
You ripped the jersey off of her. You want her to walk through naked? Is that better?
Or just in her bra? Relax.
I don't think she's wearing a bra.
Probably not. But, yeah, they get frisky in a bathroom.
They do.
Or something.
It's a closet. It's like a janitor's closet, I think.
Nice.
Right next to the mop.
Yeah.
You know?
And really hot. And when they get back, her hair's all messed up.
Yeah, she's
Everyone
like, I tried for like half a second to fix it, but I gave up.
Yeah. And then, who shows up?
Freaking
Sarah?
Aaron, dude.
Yeah. And he's got
like his arm in a sling or something.
He's like, my arm hurts.
Poor me.
And she's like, what happened? He's like,
ask your boyfriend.
Little titbag. Yeah. God. And of course, Anastasia leaves with him. She's like,
Yeah, she loses her shit.
Yeah, she's got more trust in this wiener head than Nate.
I hate her.
I do.
At this moment, I hate her.
At this moment.
Yeah.
Changes.
Wiener.
Mr. Aaron Wiener. He's so annoying. I can't stand him, Sarah.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not a fan. I will never be a fan.
Never.
I don't care what happens in the last section of this book. He is unredeemable.
I hate him.
He's such a dingbat.
God, I hate dingbat. I hate him.
I don't like him.
I don't either. But yeah, Anastasia leaves with him and Lola, I think.
Yeah.
And the next morning, frickin' Nate wakes up with a real bad migraine.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, it's not even because I got to drink a bunch.
Yeah, because I miss my lady. She's pissed at me.
I'm just stressed. What am I going to Sorry. What I'm gonna do about help? I don't know what's happening. But then he starts like interrogating all of his team and all the hockey players.
Yeah, he's like going around to different houses and stuff because apparently not every hockey player lives in the hockey house, which is weird to me.
I think it's only Henry and JJ and...
I guess you're right, yeah.
Nate.
It's not an entire team of hockey players.
I've been calling it hockey house, assuming it was just a pile of hockey dudes. A
pile of them. But anyways, he is interrogating them.
Uh-huh.
You do it? Nah, dude. You do it? Nah, dude. How about you? Nope. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he also gets a text from the friggin' group chat, the Puck Bunnies.
Yeah.
That the coach is calling a meeting in the friggin' trophy room.
Faulkner.
That's bad news.
That's not
bad
good.
news, Bears, if you have to go to the trophy room.
Come on. Last time trophy room happened was when they had to start sharing the rink.
They had to do the
rink destroyed.
Well, no, they had to go to the trophy room to do the icebreaker.
Oh,
speed
the name
dating.
Of the book. Yeah. Anyway, they gotta go to the dang trophy room.
They do. That's bad news.
Yep. And when they get there, Faulkner? Faulkner is pissed.
He's big mad.
He's like, I had plans, and I got called by the
I was
dean.
with my family, you bitches.
How dare you? Somebody freaking, like, put something slippery in front of Aaron's locker, and he fell.
I have theories.
What's your...
Okay, so we can... This
Tell
is
me
a
one.
good place to talk about one of my theories.
Tell me.
I think that he did this to himself.
Absolutely. Same.
And there's more to it, but we'll talk about it later.
Okay. Do you think you just put like some dish soap on the ground and was like,
or
a banana peel?
A banana peel for sure.
Like the cartoons.
Yeah.
Do you think that actually works?
No.
Do we need to do a scientific experiment?
I don't want to fall. I'm 30 now, so I might break.
Right. We're old. God, falling does suck as an adult.
It really does.
No thanks. But yeah, Aaron claims there was some sticky or slippery.
Do you think he's actually injured at all?
I feel like he had to have gone to a doctor, right?
Probably, yeah. You can still fake shit, though.
Yeah. But
it hurts so bad. Oh, yeah, that hurts. Ow, it's sprained.
Yeah, maybe it's just a big pretending wiener.
Yeah.
The wiener is the word of the day.
That's got to be the name of the
Aaron
episode.
Wiener.
Wiener is the word.
Or Aaron Wiener. Just that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that happened.
Yeah.
Okay? And the coach is like, none of you are going to play.
Yeah, you're all suspended until someone fesses up.
Or until he can skate it. No, until someone fesses up.
Wrong.
Right?
You're wrong.
And then Nate's like, I did it, coach.
It was
me.
Which it clearly wasn't. Come on.
Obviously not.
Come on. Even the coach doesn't believe him, but he's like, all right, I'll take it.
The coach is like, I have to. I mean, what
you
can
confessed.
I do?
What can I do?
And so he tells the dean about it, and Nate can't play until
Nate
Aaron's back on the ice.
He's not allowed. What the heck,
Nate,
dude?
stop being a martyr.
I know.
Relax.
But, like, as the coach, I feel like that was the right move. Because you don't want your whole team to be disqualified from the whole season.
Yeah.
You know?
And he's the captain, Nate is, so he's like...
I said coach, I meant captain.
Okay. Yeah, no, he's trying to keep him in the running and stuff, which it's very noble.
Yeah.
I'm also like, well... Poor Nate.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Especially because then friggin' Anastasia's like, you confessed, dude. You obviously did it.
I know. He goes to see her, and she's pissed.
She's pissed. She's with Ryan.
Like sobbing in his arms.
Oh! Yeah, he goes there.
Yeah.
And Aaron lets him in, and he's all fucking nice. He's like, yeah, she's in her bedroom, dude. So.
What a snake.
Nate goes and walks to her bedroom and knocks, and she's like, what do you want? Or something. And he walks in, and she's, like, snuggling with Ryan.
Yeah.
And Nate's like...
sobbing about it.
No wonder Aaron was nice to me.
No wonder.
He wanted me to say this.
Yeah, and she... doesn't know what to believe because he confessed to it. Aaron's saying one thing, he's saying another thing because he's like, I'm going to do it, honey, stop. And Nate starts getting all woozy because he's got his crazy-ass migraine still.
What a day to have a migraine.
I know. Terrible timing.
You ever had migraine?
I have. They're fucking brutal. Yeah. And he, like, sits down, and Ryan's like, oh, we gotta take care of you. Ryan's cute, too. He seems
I love
very
Ryan.
Nice. Yeah,
yeah,
both Nate and Ryan seem like quality dudes.
Mm-hmm.
But they get him, like, sat down, and Nate passes out from the migraine.
After he pukes.
Oh, yeah, pukes several times.
Yeah.
There's pukes everywhere.
Yep.
Projectile. Exorcist vibes.
Oh my god.
But he passes out.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Well, and then Stassi takes care of him, though.
Yeah, Stassi.
I know. Anastasia.
I don't like her nickname.
I don't either.
Stacy.
Anastasia.
Okay.
Takes care of him while he's passed out.
Yeah.
She helps him.
We don't find that out till later, but
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter, but we know it.
Okay.
We do.
Cool.
You all should too.
Yeah, you better. What are you listening to this for if you don't?
Come on.
Unless you just want to know the story.
She's Louise. But anywho, it jumps ahead a little bit.
Okay.
A number of days or weeks, I don't know.
Cool, great.
I think it's like a week or something, or two, maybe a few. And Anastasia is going to therapy.
Yeah.
She starts talking to the therapist that she's been seeing forever. And she is homesick. She's talking about how she is homesick.
Mm-hmm.
But also feels like she's been dodging her parents' calls because all they want to talk about is skating.
And the therapist is like, well, did you ever think that they're not trying to pressure you, but they're trying to, like, just be supportive?
Yeah.
Because this is what you love?
You're obsessed, so they're trying to get on board and talk about the same things you are obsessed with?
Yeah.
And she's like, shoot, you right, dang. And he's like, how about set some boundaries? Tell him you don't want to talk about skating.
Yeah.
Come on.
Smart freaking therapist, dude.
Yeah. And then he's like, okay, tell me more about Nate.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I just don't know what to believe, but I also believe him, and I like him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you gotta tell him how you feel, honey dog. Come
honey
on,
dog.
girl. Tell him your feelings. They also talk about Erin a little bit, and she's like, oh, he'd benefit from therapy.
Yeah.
He's the worst.
Let's be real. She is not wrong.
Yeah. She's also really worried about the competition.
Oh, yeah, because Erin isn't cleared to, like,
skate around.
Skate until the competition,
right.
So they're not going to have any time to, like, practice. Make sure things go smoothly.
That's a big deal, dude.
It's a really big deal.
It's not good.
Yeah.
And her therapist is asking her, like, does Erin manipulate you? And she's like, no, I don't think so. And
girl.
I know. She's, like, having trouble with trust and all this crap. And it's just, relax. And so at the end of the session, he asks her, like, okay, what did we learn today? Mm-hmm. And she's like, I need to put myself first when Erin is being difficult. I can be a good friend while also prioritizing my well-being. Also make boundaries with their parents. I forgot that part.
Yeah, you skipped that one.
And then I need to speak to Nathan. I need to be honest about how I feel, and people make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That was a good therapy session. Good for you, girl.
Oh, and the competition is tomorrow.
Oh, shoot, dang.
That's why she's so worried.
Oh, he must be cleared by then, I guess, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lied.
This jumped ahead, so.
Yeah, so he's probably clear now.
Yeah.
We lied to you, guys. I'm sorry. We take it back. Public apology right here, right now. Sorry, I'll stop talking.
Thank you.
Yeah. But it's been 2 weeks since Nathan's talked to Anastasia.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, it's been the longest 2 weeks of my life.
Longest 14 days ever.
Oh my gosh. I just can't stop thinking about her. I want to see her so freaking bad. Oh my god.
He got bit by the love bug real bad.
Yeah, he's real obsessed with her.
Mm-hmm.
But in, like, not a creepy way.
Yeah, no, in a very
He's
sweet
just a
way.
sweetie.
He just cares about her.
He's just a sweetie.
He wants to make sure she's okay if she's all too bad at him.
Yeah. But he talks about how when he passed out in Anastasia's room, she, like, helped him and stuff. And he tried to stay awake, but he couldn't. And he talks about how freaking Lola's annoyed by him asking about Anastasia all the time.
Yeah.
Because she's, like, his only connection to her right now.
Yeah.
And she's still been around a lot because she's with Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
They be dating. But then they are planning to have a party because they just won a game.
Yeah. And every other chapter is a fucking party.
That's true. It's college.
It's college.
That was totally my college experience.
Mine too. I didn't go to college.
I was an old student. I didn't party. I went to one frat party and it was the weirdest thing I've ever done.
Ugh.
They were so young, and I saw people that I worked with that in, like, orientation.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't be around you.
Gross.
Yeah. Anyways, they're gonna have a party.
Yep.
But then they find out.
Dude, Erin Aaron drops friggin' Anastasia at their competition.
Yeah.
He friggin' dropped her.
And Nathan gets the news, and he's like, oh my god!
Yeah, because poor Nathan has been benched again because now Aaron can't skate again.
Yeah. He's like, oh, by the way, Coach wants, somebody tells him, Coach wants to talk to you because you're benched.
Yeah.
Because Aaron dropped Anastasia.
Yeah.
And is injured.
Yeah.
Because his wrist gave out or some dumb stuff.
Drama!
Oh my gosh. And of course Nathan's like,
yeah.
Anastasia, I won't be okay until I know she's okay.
Until I know she's okay. Oh, God, I love them. I have a cavity again.
Cutie, stop
I need
it
to go
with
to the
you.
dentist.
Too sweet. Stop.
No.
Stop it.
No.
So
I won't.
Quit. Stop.
Oh my god.
So of course he goes to her apartment.
Naturally.
He signs in as JJ because he remembers that he must have been added to the guest list when he brought the jersey.
Yeah.
And goes up and Lola answers the door. You touched me with your cozies.
Sorry.
It's okay, I guess.
I really liked your reaction.
It grew. It was...
Yikes.
Okay, let's get back to it. I'm flustered.
Ow.
But Lola answers and he's like, I miss her. I'm not going to be okay till I know she's okay.
No, she's okay. And Lola lets him in and she's like, if you make her cry, I'm going to beat your ass, dude.
Yeah, also she misses you too, but don't be a weenie about it. And so he goes in, and she's, like, in his t-shirt, I'm pretty sure, or something.
Yeah.
And curled up in bed, and he enters cautiously, and she talks about how, you know, she just...
Oh, my goodness.
She's, like, super scared and bruised all over, and he apologizes for the last time he saw her or something, and she's like, migraines are terrible, it's okay, and then he asks if he can hug her.
Yeah. And she's like, yeah, please.
Yeah, please.
She's, like, sobbing.
Yeah.
She's not okay,
No.
poor girl.
Both because, you know, the competition got flummoxed.
Well, she said they still qualified because the rest of the routine was, like, flawless.
Yeah.
But she's still upset about it. And she's also fucking traumatized from being dropped.
I can't imagine.
Dude.
Because, like, these figure skaters are up there. These little ladies being tossed around.
Yeah.
And to fall on ice.
Yeah, that's painful, first of all. She did say that Aaron, like, caught her well enough to make sure she landed on her feet and not her head.
Yeah.
And so he's all fucked up, too.
Yeah,
but she's all bruised from him catching her.
Yeah, she's traumatized. Poor girl.
Poor girl.
So Nate, like, gets in bed with her and pulls her into his lap, and she's, like, sobbing into his chest and being really cute. And they're talking a little bit about, she's like, I'm sorry about crying. And he's like, dude, I puked a bunch in front of you. It's okay. And he asks her if she wants to talk about it. And she's like, well, have you ever fallen from a great height? He's like, yeah, I fell off a ski lift once. But they're having sweet moments, man. Mm-hmm. She just talks about her fears. She's like, listen, I thought I was going to crack my head open. And, like, it would have ended a lot worse. But he saved me a little bit. And after we were done, I threw up and cried a bunch.
Yeah. I was like, Nathan was like, and then what happened? She's like, I threw up and cried.
Yeah. But then they're snuggling, and she's like, Nathan, will you play house with me? And he's like, always.
Oh, stop
it. Sweeties.
I regret how much I shit on this book.
We were kind of angry at first. We were like, what's the hype?
Yeah.
They just want to bang. But no, Nathan is a sweetie.
He's so sweet.
He's so different than all of our other guys we fangirl.
All
Although Cass is a big sweetie. Come on.
He is.
That wasn't really enemies. I mean, kind of, but only because Nessa was pissed.
Yeah.
Anyways. Then Then they take a shower.
They do.
And he washes her hair.
And her whole body.
And then she washes his hair.
He picks her up so that she can wash his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's just wrapped around him.
He says something about, like, having to hold her up high enough that his
boner
member didn't poker.
It's very cute. Like, he's trying not to make it about sex.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just trying to be here for you, but also I can't not have
He's like, my penis doesn't understand that this crying woman doesn't want that right now.
She's naked and wet. That's all it knows. But at the end of it all, she's like, thanks, Nathan. I needed this. And he's like, me too.
I needed it too.
I needed this.
Stop
too.
it.
Little sweetie.
God.
Okay, this the whole episode is going to be like, cuties.
I know. After last week, we were like, ugh, why do they even like each other?
So silly.
So dumb.
Silly. But then
Anastasia wakes up the next day.
Yeah.
Promising herself she's not going to cry this week. And she's like, I got to do stuff to keep my brain busy.
I can't be crying all the time.
No freaking tears.
Yeah. And Nathan is going to drive her again, I think, to practice. But there's this cute little quote real quick. It's on page 203. Mm-hmm. And she says something about him, like worrying about him rejecting her. I don't know if that was last night or now. But he's like, I can't believe you think I could ever reject you, Anastasia. Oh, wait. He says in shock, so it must be right now. I don't see her quote, though.
I don't either. I see what you're seeing, and I don't see it. You know? I don't know, friend.
I don't know. Anyway, she then he says, you have no idea, do you? The lengths I'd go to if you'd let me. What I'd do to make you happy. And she's like, my heart did a whole weird thing I've only read about. A mix between a thud and a flutter, the kind that made me question whether it would continue to function properly. Being with Nate brings an overwhelming sense of safety. Like, whatever problem I throw at him, he'd cope with. In a world where I feel like I could be swept away by the waves at any moment, he anchors me. I value that. I value him. Oh, she wants to keep it.
She does. And she takes this opportunity to tell him that she likes him. She's telling him how she feels.
Yeah.
And she says, which is funny, it hurts me on multiple different levels that I'm now a person who likes a hockey player. But I do. It's so hard because Erin is so convinced it was you, but I'm trusting my gut. So she freaking believes him.
I know.
As she should.
I think last night she, like, yelled at him about, like, you lied to me either way. Like, you know, you should talk to me before you did. And if it be a big old confession, and I don't know. They had an argument that we didn't talk about.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, he's like, I like you too. And it's been so crappy not being with you. Come on, shoot. But then they hear Aaron banging around the apartment. Yeah. They're interrupted by his toddler ass.
Pissed.
Yeah, he's pissed. And she's like worried about how it's going to affect them as a team because they're, paired up.
They're pairs.
Like, can you not get a different pair? Probably
I mean, they've been together for years.
Yeah, and
it's hard to...
Yeah. And I feel like you gotta train with the same person forever to, like, get into the Olympics and shit.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Freaking Aaron.
She's pissed that Aaron won't just, like, communicate with her what's wrong with him.
Yeah.
He's just being a little friggin' toddler.
Mm-hmm. And they are still in bed, though.
Mm-hmm.
And he's, making innuendos and stuff as they hear Aaron banging around.
Yeah.
And she says something like, is that a hockey stick or you're just really happy to be waking up next to me? And he's like, if I told you it was a hockey stick, would you play with it?
Uh-huh. And she's like, I hate hockey.
Mm-hmm. He's like, I could make you fall in love with hockey, Anastasia, with the right educational tools, of course. But then, like, they're smooching, and she calls him Captain, and he's like, fuck,
call me Captain again.
I like how both of our voices went that way.
We are the same person, so.
But, yeah. But they decide, she's like, okay, we can't just cancel Monday. I gotta get out of bed, Nate. Jeez. Yeah. So they do that. And then, after practice, it jumps ahead a little bit to her drinking alone.
At a bar. A dive bar by herself.
Yeah. Just drinking. I tried to. My water's on the floor. Hello? I wish somebody would have handed it to me. Ghost.
Jeez. Where's Anya when you need her?
Come on. But she's drinking alone, and there's this big rowdy bunch of dudes who are also getting drunk, and they're sidling up to her.
Yeah, she says, like, every time one of them gets up to go to the bathroom, they sit in a seat closer to her. Yeah. So they're just, like, creepily moving towards her.
I know.
Ooh. Icky.
Nasty.
Icky.
But then Russ, who was the guy who had sex with a girl who had a boyfriend. The initial drama.
That's right. I'm glad that you remember who Russ is, because I was like, I know he's part of the team, but I don't remember him, and he's being talked about like we should know him.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
He shows up out of nowhere.
Yeah, because she gets up to leave. Mm-hmm. She, like, asks for her tab.
Yeah.
And the group of rowdy guys is like, don't leave, honey.
Let me buy you a drink. Stay. And she's uncomfortable, obviously. Yeah. And Russ shows up out of nowhere, and he's like, hey, honey. Mm-hmm. And, like, puts an arm around her. And pulls her out of there. Yeah. Which is cute. It feels like...
sorry I'm late.
I know. She's just been, like, accepted into this group of hockey players, and they're all protecting her.
It's a cute little family. I love it.
But he takes her to a little coffee shop.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll wait with you till your Uber gets here. Uh-huh. And they go and sit and chat, and he still won't talk about himself. In the, like, icebreaker dating thing, he just made her talk about herself the whole time, and it's very much the same. Yeah. He's, like, awkward. And then she tells him that she called Nate, not an Uber. And he's like, oh, why'd you do that?
Are you sure? I think it was Russ that called Nate.
No, I think it was,
now I have to look.
Anastasia. Oh, yeah. He says, did you request an Uber? She said, no, I forgot. He looks uncomfortable. You told Nathan, didn't you? Oh, you're right. Russ called him. Mm-hmm. Never mind.
I was right.
Sorry. But then, Nate shows up to pick her up. Uh-huh.
In his Tesla. Both of them.
He's got a Tessie.
He's got a freaking
Tessie. And he comes to get him. And he's like, thanks, Russ. And Russ is like, no problemo, dude. Mm. And Nate makes Russ get in the car, too. Because he's weird about accepting help, I guess.
Yeah. He's like, I'm driving you home, dude. Get in.
Yeah. And Russ says, oh, maybe not. Yeah, he did. Never mind. I'm sorry. But when Russ gets out of the car after he's been dropped off, freaking Anastasia's joking about, like, our love was short but sweet.
Uh-huh. She tells him, bye, Muffin.
Bye, Muffin.
Bye, Muffin.
Yeah, and then, they start chatting, and he's like, why were you drinking alone, dude? And she's like, well, Aaron's avoiding me, and I don't know what to do to practice, because we have another competition coming up in some time, and I'm real stressed, and Aaron's a wiener.
And you can't play hockey, and it's all my fault.
And life sucks. Vodka.
Yeah.
And he said...
Healthy.
And he's like, I'll be your partner.
Uh-huh.
I don't, hear me out. I feel like figure skating is challenging as shit. And
absolutely.
Yes, he's like an ice skater, but figure skating is something else entirely.
Yeah, hockey is like brute.
Yeah.
Big, tough, I'm gonna beat you up.
Tackle you in a wall.
Figure skating is very, like,
dainty,
delicate, and...
It's still, like, pretty strenuous,
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you have to be able to move delicately, not like I'm gonna slam you into the fucking wall.
You gotta be graceful.
Graceful, yeah.
But I'm like, this is an odd... You need years to be okay.
I don't think the idea, though, is for him to, like, compete with her. He's just
I think that's what's gonna happen.
I think he's just trying to help her be more comfortable.
I theorize that it's going to be him competing with her at the end. Because, like, big grand love story.
Probably.
Suddenly he wins her a gold medal in the Olympics, even though she hasn't been there yet.
Yeah. Here, honey, I got this for you. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, right. That's how it's going to go. Anyway, he offers to be her partner. Yeah. And she's like, I don't know about all that, dude. Mm-hmm. You're a hockey player. Don't know if he could do that.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can do it. I'll be it. It's fine. I won't drop you. Like, I'm real strong. I know how to skate. It's all good. And she's like, it's not like hockey, dude. You can't just switch. He's like, I got 8 weeks. It's fine. I might not be a pro, but, like, I can help you practice. It's okay. And it takes a lot of convincing, but she... eventually says yes.
She eventually agrees, but she's reluctant because of their relationship, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she She's like, I don't know if I can focus on skating and whatever this is with you around, because look at your abs, dude.
Look at that hot body.
And you're so sweet.
Yeah, well, and I feel she talks maybe a little later about how her partner before Aaron was a boyfriend, and, like, they didn't do very well. They were never great.
Yeah, but she stayed with him because he was a boyfriend.
Yeah, and hindered her own career or whatever and growth.
Yeah.
But she does eventually agree. And, yes.
There are stipulations, too, that they're not going to bang for 2 months.
2 months. The whole time they practice.
Practice together.
A full 8 weeks.
No touching. Unless they're skating.
No PDA.
No playing house.
No smooches.
No.
None of it.
None of that dick.
No dick. God, that movie. It brings back memories. Wanderlust.
We should watch that one day.
We should. I don't know where to find it. We'll look. But anyway, it's time for practice, I think. And she's like, I'm hard to work with. You don't understand what you're signing up for, to Nate. And he's like, it's going to be fine. Relax. Like, you don't think I already know that you're extra as fuck? Relax. And, yeah, so they go to practice? I'm pretty sure.
Sure. I think so.
And he also talks about how, like, the coach thinks it's a good idea, Faulkner. He's like, it'll keep you fit. It'll be great. No big deal.
I don't know if we've touched on this yet either, but her coach, I can't remember her name. It isn't important. Absolutely agreed with Nathan's meal plan for her, so.
Yeah, I am kind of getting the sense that we may have sprinkled that in too early. But we'll see. Because she goes to, like, talk to Aaron shortly after they have that conversation, and that has not happened yet. So I feel like we jumped the gun on that one.
Or we just missed it.
No.
Okay.
No, I know it's coming up really soon.
Okay.
We'll see.
Matter.
It happens at some point, guys. But nonetheless, they go to the mall to buy him leggings.
Oh, yeah. She tries to convince him to get, like, animal print. And he's like, no.
Yeah.
Black only.
Yeah.
But then.
And
they're too tight.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
And while they're shopping, though, he also keeps ignoring phone calls from his dad. And she asks about it, and he's like, it's complicated, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And then they talk about the eating. He's, like, trying to get her to eat at the mall, and she's like, I'll eat when I get home, it's fine. And he's like, it's great that you're so disciplined, but, like, do you mind if I look at your plan? And this is when he checks out her eating plan.
Okay.
And is like, dude, you need to eat, bro. So everything I said before about the eating plan, now.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. And he asks about Aaron, too. And she's like, yeah, he talks about how he struggles to lift me. And he's, like, trying to keep me accountable and all this stuff. And he's like, what do you mean? I've seen him lift twice your weight in the gym. Like, it's not about that. And this is insane. And I'm going to make a plan and Brady can improve it, whatever.
Yeah.
But they go to practice then.
Okay.
And she's like, what the heck's taking so long? And he's changing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And
he, like, pokes his head out.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't come out of here.
I cannot wear these.
No one can see this but you, honey.
And she's like, I know leggings are tight, but it can't be that bad. Come on.
No, you can see all the details.
An outline.
All the veins.
Every last mole. I'm just kidding.
How many moles you got?
Every last one of them.
No.
A handful. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I almost sprayed water through my nose. Oh, it hurt. I hate that feeling.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
You
but
make it.
But yeah, he's like, even Anastasia. It's like, oh my God, you're right. Dang.
Maybe we should give you some shorts.
Yeah, Brady, the coach, comes over and is like, I can't let you wear that shit, bro. And so he wears his shorts over him. And they're practicing, and Brady, the coach, is making him do laps, and she's like, you need to be graceful, Nate.
But also keep up with Anastasia.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta do everything, buddy. And eventually he gets it.
It takes a while, but he does. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're, like, moving in the center of the ice, and she's trying to teach him moves. And about, like, Lutz and taking off your toe pick and also the side. I don't know, a bunch of ice skating stuff. A lot of
ice skating things that went over my head.
Yeah.
I love watching ice skating, but I don't care to learn about it.
I know. Same. I've ice skated a couple times in my life and fell.
I haven't.
It was a lot. But she's also staring at him. She's checking him out. She's distracted. She's like, that shirt hugs him just right. Oh my God. And she says, I've been totally and utterly unhinged by a man. I'm disgusted with myself for being distracted, for knowingly letting every sliver of feminism shrivel up and die over dimples and thick thighs. She's all hot and bothered just looking at him.
Yeah.
But he's being cute.
He is. And he's got, like, a good personality to go along with it, so I can't be mad.
I know. I feel like not a lot of dudes, especially, like, ballin' athletes, would be like, yeah, I'll wear leggings and ice skate with you.
Ice skate with you, honey, because I love you.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
And they talk a little bit about the quadruple Lutz that was taken out. Yeah. I feel like, okay, here's my theory, Sarah.
Okay.
I feel like he's going to end up competing with her, and she's going to be able to do Lutz because he's a strong man and can lift her and not be a little pansy about it.
Is the Lutz a thing that she has to be lifted for? I can't remember.
I don't know, honestly. I'm making shit up. I just am like, it's all going to work out just how she wants it.
Oh, it is, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And she's going to do the quad instead of the triple.
Yeah. And she's going to win the whole competition.
And with him.
And she's going to go to the Olympics.
And Aaron's going to get arrested.
And Aaron's going to be a wiener for the rest of his life.
Yeah, he's going to be fired somehow. I don't think you can, I mean, maybe.
Well, I feel like, okay, here's a good time, I guess, to dive into my other theory.
Sure.
I feel like he's, like, trying to sabotage Anastasia because he knows that she could beat him in whatever, even though they're a pair, which it doesn't make any sense because y'all could go to the Olympics together. However, I feel like he's sabotaging her in some way.
Yeah.
Like, not only with the eating and the whatever else.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was ever injured. I think he dropped her on purpose, trying to fucking injure her, even though he caught her. But he still injured her. But I think he was trying to injure her. And I think he's trying to foil all her plans. Maybe. I don't know why. Because I'm also pretty sure that he loves her.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that's my theory. I think he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's a bad man.
Bad dude. Yeah, I don't know what the rules are about, like, getting to the Olympics alone versus in a pair or whatever. But, like, I think at one point he also talks about, like, why would I ruin my own chances and, like, throws that at her. Mm-hmm. But maybe he is sabotaging her for his own gain.
I think he is.
But why, Aaron? What are you gaining out of it?
I don't know. And why you gotta be such a wiener?
Wiener! Such a big wiener.
God!
Come on. But, yeah, they have a good practice.
Yeah, they do.
And then he's real sore, Nathan. He's like, oh my God, I'm using muscles I never use playing hockey. My whole body hurts, my butt, my legs, everything. And she's like, you're being dramatic, my God. Also, thanks so much. I appreciate you.
I love you.
Yeah. And she tells him he did really good for the most part. And he's like, I felt a lot. And she's like, yeah, but you did good.
Yeah, but you kept getting up and trying, dude.
Yeah. And, he drops her off and it's like, see you in the morning.
Yeah.
He's like, bring her off at coffee. Home. Yeah. But
then she's been, like, dreading coming home. Like,
yeah.
She doesn't want to really face Aaron.
Well, she's been thinking about what Nathan said.
She's thinking about the meal plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she's all torn up. She needs to confront Aaron because she's like, wants to talk about the meal plan or whatever. And she goes up to him and he's like, he won't even respond to her.
Yeah, he's mad because she told him the night before about her skating with Nate.
Yeah.
And he's pissed.
Of course, he's always mad.
Because he's throwing a friggin' Aaron tantrum.
It doesn't roll as well as Tammy
tantrums. It
doesn't. But it's fine. But
Wiener tantrum.
Weenie tantrum. No.
No. Anyways.
Wanker. Tantrum. No. Moving on.
No, we have to find a good one. We must. Just kidding.
Well, give me a good one then.
I can't.
Pull it up out of nowhere.
Tammy Tantrum.
Well, he's not Tamlin.
Just call him friggin' Tamlin.
He's
because
tantruming.
He acts like it.
That was good dig.
Anyways.
Yeah. She sits down next to me and pauses his movie and she's like, hey, can we talk about the meal plan? Like, you know, I don't think I'm eating enough.
Yeah. Nathan looked at my plan.
And is it varied enough? Am I getting enough calories? Yeah. And Erin's response is like, why the fuck are you asking me that? Mm-hmm. And she's like, it just came up, and I'm under eating, and, you know, she's all nervous. I want to run it by you.
Yeah, and he says, suggested by who? Hawkins? Who's Nate, by the way, in case you didn't know. You suck his dick a couple times, and suddenly he knows what you need better than I do.
God, I hate him.
I want to punch him so bad.
And she's like, dude, why are you being such a dick right now? She doesn't say that. She's like, why are you being so mean? I'm like, stand up to him, Anastasia. Jeez.
Yeah. He tells her to fuck off.
Yeah, and to go rely on Nate for everything if he's so fucking smart. Mm-hmm. And he's like, when you get bored, he gets bored of you. Don't come crying to me, you freaking weenie.
You're the one who drops your panties for anyone in a jersey.
Yeah. I hate him.
Just want to
God,
headbutt him.
That's a choice. Of all ways to attack.
Headbutt.
Okay.
It's the way.
Sounds good. Have fun. Let me know how it goes. But then she calls
Nathan.
Yeah.
And she asks him to come get her.
Please come get me.
He answers the phone like, you miss me already? And she's like, oh.
Please come pick me up.
All they do.
And of course, I'm sure he runs.
Yeah.
Runs.
He speeds that Tessie.
He speeds it. But then it jumps ahead again a little bit.
Yep.
And she's like helping freaking Robbie cook.
She's cooking with Robbie.
Yeah.
Because she's also learning how to cook because she's like never really eaten food.
I know. She's learned how to nourish her body.
Yeah.
And is living now with Robbie and freaking...
Basically, yeah.
She's living there.
Yeah.
And there's a pillow fort in between her and Nathan. She's like, we might be sleeping in the same bed, but the rules are still applying.
I'm like, couldn't someone just like sleep on the couch?
Yeah, or something. Pillow fort. I guess the bed might be more comfortable even with the pillow barrier.
Yeah, probably. You're right.
I don't know. But, yeah, they are cooking and stuff, and she asks him, like, JJ wants to teach her how to make a curry, and she's asking him about all this food, and he's like, yeah, we could totally do that, girl. We could do whatever you want. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, okay. Nathan says something kind of... I marked it, because I was like, dang.
Okay.
And they're talking about how she's still struggling with food. Like, she's obsessively counting calories still, and, like, you know, she obviously has some things to work through in regards to that in therapy.
For sure has a little bit of an ED.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And he says it's not that she doesn't like the food she's eating. She has this unwavering fear of gaining weight and being too heavy to lift or not fitting into her skating outfits. It's scary. Practically conditioning. Makes me question how many times she's heard it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, dang, poor girl.
I know.
I mean, I imagine as like a female figure skater, you are being tossed around a lot.
Yeah, and I feel like in that, like, you know, you're a female athlete trying to get to the Olympics. There's so much pressure in that, and I'm sure that comes from every angle.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah.
Not only your partner, but your coach and your audience.
And you have to maintain like, a certain figure.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Poor girl. But I'm glad that he's helping her learn how to, like, you know, take care of herself.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, clearly he's fit as hell, so he knows what he's doing, probably.
Yeah, probably.
And he makes meal plans for all the team, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
But then she's, like, helping him stretch his legs out because he's all freaking sore still. And JJ comes in, and Henry. And Henry's like, does it feel weird to be on this side of the body bending, Anastasia?
And she's like, yeah, actually, it kind of does. Yeah. Now that you mention it.
I know. I love how they, like, pick on her, like, sibling kind of vibes, you know what I mean? They're all so cute with each other.
Yeah. I love all of the relationships.
I know. But then Nate drops her and Lil off to see a movie because he's like, you got to switch up your rigid schedule, girl. Go take a day with your girl.
Yeah.
Take some girls' time. What the heck happened, Sarah?
Well, he gets a freaking phone call.
Yeah.
From his daddy.
Yeah, but it's like he calls him as Nate's walking back in the door, and he's standing in the house. I think.
Oh, was it even a phone call at all?
Yeah, no, he, like, as he's pulling in the driveway, he sees his dad's car and simultaneously gets a call.
Got it.
Or something, but when he walks inside, the dad's there, and he's like, what the heck are you doing here, dude?
Oh, yeah, my phone rings as my keys twist in the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's Nathan's daddy, y'all.
Yeah.
Daddy,
who seems like a prick.
Yeah.
Because Nathan didn't go into their family business of skiing or something. Snow sports.
Yeah, something.
I don't know. But Dad's like,
I don't know if that's the family business, but that's what the daughter's doing. Yeah. Is skiing.
Maybe he wanted Nate to ski too, but who knows? He's like, you've been dodging my calls, son.
Mm-hmm. Nice to know you're alive, dude.
Yeah, what the heck?
What the heck?
And Nathan's like, yeah, okay, whatever, Dad. I'm busy. God. So you flew all the way out here because I'm busy? Yeah. Jeez.
Sorry.
But then it uncovers, like, true reasons. He's there because freaking Nathan's sister's pissed because she wants to go on a vacation.
Yeah, and the dad's not freaking listening to her.
Yeah. And, and the dad's like, you spend like, or act like you don't care about the family at all, and the family business.
You have no problem spending the money.
I see your charges. And Nate's like, dude, whatever, man. Whatever.
Yeah.
Why are you here? And then he tells his dad to just take her on a damn vacation, and...
Yeah, Dad tells him, he's like, your sister's unhappy and I need you to talk to her. Talk to her yourself, dude.
Yeah, he's like, what's the real reason, huh? Vacation for Christmas. He's like, well, how about you do that? And he asks about, like, there being a girl living in his room.
Yeah.
And he's like, how'd you get in my freaking room? But then he's like, well, you're clearly busy and don't want me here. This toddler act is in the dad, too. Mm-hmm. Relax.
Daddy tantrums.
He's like, if you want to see me, I'll be here for 2 days, you freaking low-life son of mine. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then we're back at freaking Anastasia.
Yes.
Anastasia. And they're about to...
practicing again? Yeah.
I think they're prepping to do lifts, but Anastasia still can't do it.
She's freaking... Yeah.
She can't do it.
She can't. And she feels bad.
Yeah, and he's like, why don't you freaking trust me? And she's like, I do. I'm just scared.
Obviously you don't. I'm just kidding. That's how Nate feels.
Yeah, obviously. Like, jeez. She's just freaking like, traumatized.
You, dude.
She's traumatized. But the coach is like, y'all need to work on your trust issues and get your shit together if you're going to work in a pair, my goodness. And so they head out.
Well, Aaron shows up.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. He's like, can I talk to you? God, this pissed me off, Sarah.
Yeah.
He wants to talk to her. And she's like, yeah, okay, fine. The whole time Nate's like, no, don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't talk to this sorry ass.
Yeah.
And she agrees to, and she's like changing the locker room. One hears gossip from the other figure skaters about how hot Nate is.
Yeah.
And anyway, she goes to meet with Aaron, and you think he's gonna like apologize.
Yeah.
And tell her he was being a dick and he's sorry, and that, you know, they can adjust the meal plan. I don't know, something kind.
But no.
He
tells her that he's angry with her.
Yeah.
For her moving out and not telling him first.
Even though he's been calling her since she left, trying to get her to come home.
Yeah. But I'm pissed now.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, you freaking wiener. He just wants to sort things out, is what he says. But he's definitely being attacking as hell. Mm-hmm. And he, like, calls her dramatic and...
tells her she's naive for believing Nathan. Yeah.
And that, like, how am I a bad guy for holding you accountable? Mm-hmm. And she's like, it isn't accountability, Aaron. It's obsession. You care too much about what I'm doing and whom I'm doing it with. You want to control me, and you're destroying our friendship, our partnership. But and he's like, when are you coming home? I miss you. That's his response. Relax.
Yeah, he tells her you said this already, but I don't think you clarified because I interrupted you.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's okay.
He calls her dramatic because she calls him out for her under eating and being, like, at risk for injury, and he tells her she's being over dramatic.
Yeah. He's the worst. He just came to berate her more.
Why are you acting like I've been starving you?
Ugh. God, Aaron's the worst.
Ugh. And then he tells her, you can just eat more if you're hungry. Except that every time she would, he'd be like, God, you're going to get fat, dude.
Yeah. Or I'm struggling to lift you because you've gained a pound.
Yeah.
Relax.
Wiener.
God. But she's like, I'm not moving back home, dude, until you get your shit together.
Yeah.
And
go to therapy,
Go
bud.
to something, please. And he's like, I didn't like you watching you skate with someone else. And she's like, yeah, well, get out of here.
Get over it.
Get over it. But, of course, there's another party coming. And they start playing Never Have I Ever. Never Have I Ever.
And Anastasia's feeding Nathan, like, double shots.
Yeah.
Every time he has to drink, and everyone's, like, attacking him.
Yeah.
In the Never Have I Ever.
And he's just
He's getting fucked up.
So drunk. And by the end of the game, he's so messed up that he, like, needs to go to bed. Like, he's absolutely trashed. And she, like, coddles him and takes him upstairs and tucks him in. And she's like, you okay, honey?
She says that he, like, hits the ground and before he's even... hits the ground, the bed, before he even, like, fully lands on the bed. He's asleep at a very unnatural angle.
Yeah. But when she heads back downstairs, she's chatting with some people. She's
Lola
like talking to Lola.
Asks her, have you realized you're falling in love with him yet?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I've known him for 2 minutes. Oh my god. We're not even dating.
And she's like, it's been nearly 3 months and you've lived together for nearly one of them. I think that sort of makes the dating thing redundant. And then they're talking about how Aaron's now hooking up with Kitty or something.
Yeah, who is someone that Nathan was hooking up with, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Or was, like, obsessed
Ryan
with.
too.
Or liked or something.
Yeah, everyone was banging everyone.
Everyone.
And they talk about Rosie a little bit, who lives with Kitty, but Kitty's kind of a bitch, so they didn't get to know her. Drama,
Rosie's
whatever.
Sweet, but they couldn't,
unnecessary. And then all of a sudden, good old Nate comes stomping over in his underwear.
Yeah. He's like, you weren't there when I woke up.
All drunk. Please come back.
I need you.
Oh my god. Come back to bed. No funny business. Just cuddle with me. He's all wasted and wants her. It's so cute. And everyone's like laughing and videotaping this whole thing go down.
Yep.
And she's like, all right.
She brings him up.
And cuddles with him, takes down the pillow. Well, he does. Takes down the pillow of separation and they snug.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm so happy I don't even bother fighting to keep my eyes open.
Yeah.
Cuties.
I can't handle it.
Oh, cute. But the next morning.
Yeah.
Nate wakes up to just, like, everyone blasting him on the socials and text messages about how he's silly.
Yeah.
And he's like, I know she goaded me into drinking too much.
Uh-huh.
She was cheating.
He calls himself a needy, inebriated baby.
His sister even found out about it.
Yeah. Doesn't she call him?
She texts him. She's like, what the heck? You're embarrassing.
Guess I won't be coming to that school.
He's like, relax. Also enjoy your vacation. You're welcome.
Yeah.
But when he's just like staring at Anastasia too.
While she's sleeping.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And she wakes up and is like, quit looking at me, you creepo. Jeez. Why are you staring at me? And then she's like, I'm gonna cook you pancakes. He's all worried she's gonna be pissed at him for being a drunk baby.
Uh-huh.
But she's like, what do you think about pancakes? Chocolate chip?
You want chocolate chip?
Chocolate
I got
you. Which is sweet. And then they're playing this game back and forth about, like, you still like me after all that? And they keep coming out. She goes down to start making pancakes, and everyone's coming to join to get pancakes. And everyone's like, so if he, like, became a crab, would you still like him?
What if a mountain lion... What if I get attacked by a mountain lion and it eats my face off? Will you still like me then?
Yeah. Henry's like, what about when he turns into a shark because he got bit by a shark and he has to go to the water every month or something?
She's like, do I have to put him in the sea or can I put him in the bathtub? He's like, you can put him in the sea. And she's like, then I still like him.
Like, more and more off the wall scenarios, which is so cute. And, like, I think there's a line that goes back, like, I'd like if you were a crab or something. Like, they say that to each other. But at one point, I think Henry, in front of everybody, says something about, like, you're in love with him. Oh, yeah, that sounds like you're in love
with him to me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And everyone's like,
what?
What?
I loved how that was written.
I do, too. Because everyone's staring at him, and he's like, what?
Oh, my goodness.
And they all brush it off.
Yeah, JJ's like, man, these pancakes
this is
so
good. But then...
Freaking Henry, dude. Judging by the way everyone's staring at me, I feel like that might have been one of those things I'm not supposed to say. I love him so much.
He's cute. He's cute. I could cry. You look glossy-eyed.
No crying here. It's from the laughing, I swear.
Anywho, man. Then Nate takes her to the swimming pool.
Swimming pool.
He had Lola grab a swimsuit.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're gonna work on their trust.
Yeah, but her swimsuit is like a G-string.
It is floss.
And his whole plan is to practice lifts in the water, so if she falls, it'll be into a pool. She'll be okay.
Yeah. Nothing to be freaking scared of. Until she's like, oh, so now I have to worry about hitting my head and drowning.
Great. And he's like, trust me, Anastasia, it's gonna be okay.
I won't let you drown.
I'm not gonna drop you.
I won't drop you or let you drown.
Cutie. And they start going through these different lifts, and for one of them, she has to, spread her legs above his head, and she's like, you're definitely gonna see between my legs. Yeah. And he's like...
I've already seen it,
fine.
Honey. You
Don't
sit on my
face,
face,
honey.
On a regular.
You use my face as a chair, girl.
It's okay.
And she goes through. They do the one that she was dropped during.
Yeah.
And do it a few times until she's comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And he's like, "See, you're safe." And she's like, "What did I do to deserve you?"
Yeah.
And then he says, I don't know, but I'd like you if you had crab hands, too.
Oh, stop it.
It's very sweet.
It's all very sweet. It's
mildly cheesy, but it's so sweet.
It's kind of gross.
Nasty.
It's real sick.
Nasty. But, yeah. Then it's time for another party.
Naturally.
Of course. It's Christmas.
It's freaking Christmas time.
Christmas.
We went from Halloween to Christmas, so it's been 2 months.
Oh, my goodness.
But they're having friggin' a party, and they have transformed the house into Santa's grotto.
Yeah, so. And, yeah. It's a whole shindig.
It sure is.
And Anastasia's thinking about, going home for the holidays to see her family. And Nate comes back and, sees what she's doing and pulls her onto his lap and is like, why are you so nervous about this? You could come to Colorado with me. Mm-hmm. Also, he lived in Colorado. He's from Colorado. Oh, if you didn't know, Colorado's our state, guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his sister's skiing, Vail or something.
Yeah,
probably.
Oh my God.
Aspen.
Do you think she's
rich?
Is this based on a true story?
Oh my God.
But he offers her to come to Colorado with him.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I don't know, I should probably see my family. And then he's like, well, I was thinking, we could go to your families for a couple days.
We could do both.
And then go home. And she's like, I'll think about it. Yeah. I'm like, you're totally going to do it. Come on, do it.
They've got to.
Come on, do it. Yep. Yeah. And then, sorry, that was weird.
It was really weird.
She really wants to know what Nate wants for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, God, tell me.
She's pestering him a little bit about
Tell
it.
me.
Tell me,
Tell me, Nesta. And then she, tackles him, climbs on top of him. It's like, you gotta freaking tell me, dude.
Pins him down.
You gotta freaking tell me. And he's like, I don't want anything but you. I got all I need. And then, because she's on top of him, shit starts a-brewing in them drawers.
Yikes.
Sorry.
It's getting a little
feeling weird. And he's like, oh, what? We're breaking all the rules? And she's like, definitely. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Tell me. And then, what does she say to him? Do you know?
No.
They're getting hot and heavy. And she's like, hear me out. I'm on birth control.
Oh, yeah. Let's raw dog it, dude.
I wasn't expecting you to say that, and I really liked it. You caught me off guard.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. And he's like, are you sure? Oh, my God. She's like, yeah. It's all good, baby. Just do it. And so they
do
it.
They do.
They do it a lot.
Yep.
They're doing it left and right.
Doing the do.
Doodle doody doo. And wow.
Yeah.
This book has some pretty intense smut, guys. So if you want some smutty smut, then.
Yeah.
And after they've done doing it.
Yeah. Nathan's like, man, that was the best Christmas present ever.
Yeah, she's like, what do you want? He's like, I think you just gave me my Christmas present. She's like, Merry Christmas, Jesus. So yeah, they have a nice big bang sesh. And then freaking Nate is like out buying presents. He's got the hockey team with him.
Why would you bring the hockey team with you to buy presents for your girlfriend?
I know. Well, maybe just JJ and a couple. I don't know if it's everybody.
Yeah, but still.
But nonetheless,
like,
come
in
on.
a lingerie store.
I think they're just in like a department store or something.
He's trying to buy her pajamas.
She's told him that she feels uncomfortable going downstairs in just his t-shirt because of like not necessarily the main boys, but some of the newbies.
Some of the
that she doesn't know so well. And they're like, get her some lingerie, and they like have this weird conversation with the store clerk who's trying to help him.
Yeah.
And Henry likes her.
He does.
And he's like, hey girl,
hey,
you want to come to a party?
Come on.
You should come to a party.
Yeah.
But Nate gets her a couple pairs of pajamas.
Mm-hmm.
And
doesn't he get her lingerie too? He like buys both?
He's like, if I'm gonna buy her lingerie, it's definitely not gonna be with these guys around.
Oh, okay.
So he just gets her some jams. And Jen's the girl that Henry's been hitting on.
Mm-hmm.
And so he invites her to the party. And freaking Nathan runs into at the cash register, maybe.
She's the one checking him out.
Summer, which is the one he was all pining after for a while.
Yeah.
Obsessy. And she seems kind of like Akko about the fact that he's buying Anastasia presents.
Yeah. And
she says, like, I saw that video, but I didn't realize you guys were together. The one where he's like, come look.
Oh, I woke up and you were there.
Yeah. Yeah. And he doesn't know what to say. Like, he doesn't know if to call her a girlfriend or, like, what their relationship is. And he's like, she's amazing. Cutie. Cutie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think he invites her to the party, and she's like, no, gotta do stuff
tonight.
early, don't worry. And he's like, wow, that was really awkward. What the heck?
Yeah.
But then they get back to the house, and Santa threw up on it. He says it looks like Santa threw up on it. And Anastasia is kind of drunk.
Yeah. And Lola.
And they're just having fun times. And they're setting up a drinking game twister.
Yeah.
Sounds like a terrible plan.
Where apparently, like, if you touch the drink that's on the color that you have to put your whatever on, you have to drink it.
Yeah.
That's horrible. That sounds like a really terrible idea.
I know. I feel like you're going to get drunk real quick, and you're all bendy and, like,
and you're going to make a mess.
Yeah, jeez
You're going to spill drinks everywhere.
I know. Come on. Freaking Anastasia's in this, like, short little elf, green dress with little elf shoes.
Yeah.
And she's going to play.
She is.
But her ass is almost out.
And it's in Henry's face.
Yeah.
Henry's like, I don't want this.
And Henry, like, ends the game early to talk to Jen. Which later he tells her it was for her sake.
Yeah.
But yeah, they end it, and freaking Anastasia's all like happy and giddy from being kind of drunk. And she, after they're done with the game, like runs up to Nathan. Yeah, but she's really, like, lovey-dovey. She's getting really freaking affectionate with him.
She's like a koala.
Yes, and she's like, she tells him before she goes up to change or whatever, that she's like, between my legs is aching, but I want you so bad. I'm like, damn, girl, relax. Shit, you're at a party right now, but, like, whatever you do.
I love the line on the top of the next page. I've lost my elf.
Cuties.
Oh, quit it.
Cuties. And he's looking around for her over the party and finally, like, spots her coming down the stairs. And she gets intercepted because she's looking for him, too.
Yeah.
And when she finally sees him, she heads towards him. And she gets intercepted by Ryan. And Nathan's watching all this, trying not to be jealous, doesn't want to interfere and, like, fuck things up.
Mm-hmm.
And she is takes steps back from Ryan. He's trying to, like, cuddle her and stuff.
Yeah, because him and Olivia broke up.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get back with her.
Yeah, and she finally pulls away from him and makes her way over to Nathan, and he, like, asks her about it, and she's like, he's really touchy when he's drunk, and they just broke up, and whatever, and...
When she first gets to him, she's like, so you could see me, why didn't you come save me? And he's like, I didn't know you needed saving.
Yeah, and she's like, well, I love him, he's a good guy, but the only man I want wrapped around me is you.
Oh, cool.
And he's like, noted. And he's like, dang, I was just trying to be, respectful, but now he knows that she only wants him. And she told Ryan, I told him I'm with you and he couldn't be all over me because I don't want you to get the wrong idea. Is that okay? I'm sorry, I didn't know what to say.
Sounds perfect to me, is what he said.
I'm with you.
Stop
Not labels yet, but she's claiming him.
Miss Commitment Phobe.
Ooh, she's committing.
Oh my goodness. But then they go outside. They're sitting around a freaking campfire.
She's all snuggled up and cozy in Nathan's lap.
I think she falls asleep.
Yeah. And they're just, like, shooting shit with their main homies because the party's kind of crazy inside with a bunch of randos.
Yeah.
And she falls asleep. And all of a sudden...
Wakes up to commotion.
Nathan, like, drops her in the chair real quick and he's like, stay the fuck there. And
get you if you don't.
Damn it. And she hears a commotion inside.
She does, like, fight.
Yeah, and is all worried about Nathan.
She's like, I gotta go save my boo thing.
I gotta go save my man. I don't know what you do, tiny little girl, but okay. With a bunch of big dudes.
I mean, flash that ass, though.
Hey!
Distract.
Pull up the titties.
Yep. Pull up the titties. Look at it.
Look at my under boob. You know what I meant, Sarah? Shit.
Pull out the titties, maybe?
Yeah. But she gets inside.
She does.
And she sees Nathan pinning Aaron to the wall by his throat. And, he's like, all bloody. Henry's bloodied up. JJ. There's, like, just dudes fighting everywhere.
Nathan's got a cut on his cheek.
There's a whole lot going on.
Not as beautiful cheek.
Not as cheeky. And she's like, what the damn hell is going on? JJ tells everyone to get the hell out.
He does. Now. Everybody out now.
Get the heck out of here. And it clears out really fast. And Aaron leaves too. And she goes over to see what the heck went down. And Nathan's, like, pissed that she came in to see what was going on.
I told you to stay outside.
I know.
Settle down, Nathan.
Down.
She was worried about you, okay, dude?
I know.
Jeez.
And they get first aid kits, and she and Lola start, like, working on the injuries. And she hears that Aaron was talking some mad shit.
Yeah, he was mouthing off to some dudes.
And Henry heard it. And Henry, our sweet little squishable boy.
Sweet, squishy Henry.
Squishy.
Punched Aaron.
He punched him.
He got what he was asking for.
And Nathan just came in to break up the fight, but freaking Aaron punched him.
Aaron punched him.
Oh my god, drama. But also Henry, what the heck?
Yeah.
But they start hinting at the fact that Aaron's been talking smack. And
yeah. What the heck?
But she doesn't know what it is that he's saying. And she keees asking.
Henry says, I think it's it's Henry. You want me to repeat the things he says about her so she understands why he deserved it? He's a piece oh my god. He's a piece of shit and I'm not sorry. You're only pissed at me because you should have done it months ago, talking to Nathan.
Yeah. And Robbie goes on to say, like, someone running their mouth is not a reason to beat someone up, dude. And he's like, well, I beg to differ. I happen to disagree. And
Anastasia's like, can someone just tell me what the fuck he was saying?
It's happening.
Someone please?
And nobody will. And so she, like, takes Nathan.
Yeah.
She wants him to tell her, She imagines he will, but they go upstairs.
Yeah, she's like, I think he'll tell me when we're in the privacy of his bedroom.
Yeah, maybe I can get it out of him, because nobody seems to want to say anything.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys should tell her shit, so she knows the full breadth of this assholery.
Mm-hmm.
But they go up to bed, and she's stomping around all angry and stuff.
Yeah.
But then he, breaks her down a little bit. He's being a goose. A goose?
A goose.
And he's like, I don't mind if you're ignoring me because I'm ignoring you.
Yeah.
And hides her hairbrush. He's like, I know where it is, but I'm not going to tell you.
But I can't tell you because I'm ignoring you. I'm not talking to you.
I am not going to do it. And she eventually realizes that it's behind the pillow, and she's like, oh, you're so annoying. Oh my God.
I hate you, but I love you.
I love you, but God, you're irritating. But then she's on top of him being cute.
Stop staring at my breasts and show me your hands.
Where's my fucking brush? Under the pillow.
Hi, baby. Nice to hear your voice again. That was so cute. Stop it. Stop. Oh, I can't handle it.
I know you're hiding my fucking brush. I hate you about it.
I know it. Give me a...
I can neither confirm nor deny because I'm currently ignoring you. He's a cutie.
God, I can't handle it.
I know. But once, they get to talking, she starts cooling down a little bit.
Yeah.
And she's like, I didn't need you to defend me. And he's like, well, I know that, but you're worth defending. Every cut, bruise, every single pain of anger or frustration, it's all worth it. I'd throw my last punch defending you because you deserve to have someone be that person for you, and there's no one more qualified for the job than me.
I can't handle it. It's so cute. And she's like, kiss me.
Kiss me, baby.
She can't handle it either.
Kiss me, baby.
And he promises her that he's going to tell her everything in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go sleep then. Bye.
And he's like, maybe Henry should be there.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I think we're all underestimating Henry. What?
Yeah. I forgot about the shower head.
Oh, yeah.
It's not important.
Yeah,
we
that
don't talk about
happened.
it.
Showerhead situation.
Yeah. Yeah, they wake up in the morning, and he's like, what are you thinking about? And she says, the shower head in your bathroom. And he's like, why? And she's like, high pressure, it's my favorite.
Yeah.
And so he takes her into the shower.
They go have some fun in the shower.
Does things with that
shower
head.
Yep. He sure does.
Yep. He edges her a little bit.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Playing some games, buddy.
I know, but okay.
Yeah.
I see you, Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
And after all that fun, they talk about, she asks him what she should call him. What are we, basically?
Yeah.
And she's like, what does being your girl entail?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, well, I don't know, basically the same shit. I just get to call you my girl without fear of scaring you off. And she's like, what do I call you?
I can't call you my boy. That's just weird.
I know. He's like, you call me your boyfriend or whatever you want.
And he goes on to say, it doesn't matter what you call me.
I'm just sure about you.
You and I is all that matters.
Yeah, and she says, I'm sure about you too.
Titles don't matter because I get you regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, my God.
I know. He's like, I think I've been to blame for a lot of this mess and chaos, to be honest, baby. So I'm grateful you've stuck with me through it all.
But then she's all right, bitch, can we get Henry? I want to know what's being said about me.
Glad we got that established, but maybe we go get him.
That's where we freaking end.
I know! I want to know what Aaron says!
I know.
That little shithead?
Little turd muffin?
Turd butt.
Turd butt muffin.
Just a butt.
Wiener
with the
head.
turd wiener head. God, I can't with him. But it's getting really sweet.
It is.
It's getting way more they're actually establishing a connection.
What are you doing, sir?
The whole ban on their relationship during practice, I think, helped the story for me.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, because it wasn't so...
Bangy.
Bang forward.
Bang forward.
I'm all for smut. I love smut in a book, but the first 150 pages, every other page was just sex.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Banging all over the place.
Yeah.
They just thought each other were hot.
Yeah.
But it's getting cute. And I want to know what Aaron freaking says.
I know.
And I want to see Aaron get beat up.
I want to love them.
I want to love them. And I feel like they're going to compete together and do the quadruple Lutz.
Maybe.
Quadruple?
Quadruple. Yep, that one.
That one, yeah.
Yeah. And I want Aaron to get his comeuppance.
Comeuppance?
I cannot say
Comeuppance?
Comeuppance. I want him to get what's coming for him, okay?
I don't know if I've ever heard that, but comeuppance?
That's kind of surprising.
Maybe I live under a rock. But anyway, guys, next week we're finishing it.
We are. Chapter
33 through the end.
I
don't know what the end is.
33
through the end. So finish it up before next week, guys.
Yeah. Did you like this section better than the last one? Because we sure did.
We did.
I don't know if you knew, but we liked it.
Surprise.
Whoa.
Just now learning. Sarah, who needs to calm the fuck down for you this
Aaron.
episode? That's an obvious answer.
He's the only one.
Yeah.
Everyone else is amazing.
He needs to calm the fuck
Maybe
down.
Henry needs to calm the fuck down.
For punching Aaron?
No, for being cute. Settle down, Henry. Quit being so squishy.
Down. I feel like Anastasia and Nathan need to calm the fuck down because they're also cute.
I know.
Come on.
JJ, come on.
Calm Everybody
down.
Calm down.
Lola,
stop
chill
being
the fuck
cute.
out.
Shit.
God.
Who do you think needs to calm the fuck down, guys?
Yeah.
All of them?
Every single one except for Aaron.
Yeah. Well, he needs to calm down.
No.
Oh, he doesn't? You started there.
I was fucking with you.
God. Well, thanks for listening,
Thanks
friends.
for hanging out.
We're glad to have you.
You gotta go check us out on all our other platforms. Platforms.
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
We are Books and Crannies podcast everywhere. You can find us on the YouTube. Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
You can
come hang out with us on
TikTok.
Chat with us.
TikTok is where we're most engaged, friends, and there's bookways sometimes.
Yeah.
And shout outs.
You don't want to miss all that.
Silly content.
Real silly. If you want more of this, but sometimes a little more chaotic, come on.
Go to TikTok. If you want more of this, but condensed and shorter, go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Come on. But I hope you have a good week.
Yeah, we'll see you next one.
Happy reading. See you next one.
Reading.
Oh, goodbye.